is ticking for millions of Americans who rely on the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, otherwise known as SNAP. It's a food benefit program for low-income families, and thanks to the government shutdown, funding for it is about to run dry. Roger Collins joins us now with more. Roger?
Manisa, in theory, the SNAP program has backup contingency funds for situations like this, but the U.S. Department of Agriculture says those funds can only be used when regular benefit money exists but runs short, a stance that's already sparked multiple legal challenges from states and other groups.
We're now heading into a SNAP crisis.
The United States government is at an impasse with no end in sight. And in just 2 days, funding for America's Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program is going to run dry as a result of the ongoing government shutdown, which would leave millions of America's most vulnerable in dire straits.
A majority of the people who receive SNAP funds fall into three categories: children whose families are receiving SNAP funds, senior citizens who are on fixed incomes, and persons with disabilities.
At a time when community welfare organizations are already redlining their ability to provide help.
We know that food pantries and many of our agency partners that we work with are already overburdened and already overstretched. Every meal that a charitable food assistance organization like Feed More Western New York can provide, SNAP actually provides none. So it really is the lifeline for so many families and individuals in our community and across the nation.
And while those on the margins anxiously await for what happens next, a political blame game is playing out in Washington.
It's day 29 of the Democrat shutdown, and things are getting really tough for the American people. The Democrats are coming near now to a cliff that they will not be able to turn back from.
Donald Trump has decided that he wants to force millions of Americans, including possibly 16 million children, to experience hunger.
As some states launch court challenges to try and force the White House to tap into the USDA's contingency fund.
President Trump is refusing to release the $5 billion in emergency funding for SNAP that helps feed 16 million kids, and that is a direct violation of the law.
If Congress gives a department money to fund a program, that department cannot refuse to fund that program. That would be the department effectively overriding Congress, and courts have been very clear that they're not allowed to do that, which is why, as of today, we are taking the department to court.
While messaging from the administration that can be seen on some departmental websites blames the Democrats for the situation. In one case reading, quote, "They can continue to hold out for health care for illegal aliens and gender mutilation procedures, or reopen the government so mothers, babies, and the most vulnerable among us can receive nutrition assistance." Tactics that experts say are being used to turn the tide of public opinion.
Real pain is going to be experienced by millions of people. Of course, that's exactly what the administration hopes will compel Democrats to give in to their political demands, pass a spending extension authority without making any commitments on continuation of health care subsidies.
Current polling shows more Americans blame the Republicans for the shutdown rather than Democrats, but that margin is slim.
So the chaos that this shutdown is creating is only step one in what might be a multi-stage process involving more than one shutdown.
A recent report from the Congressional Budget Office estimates this shutdown could cost the U.S. economy up to $14 billion, a price that's growing by the day as billions wait to see if their benefits disappear.